Stanley, Scuba, Sailing, and Adventures. Scuba diving, the Galapagos, Cape Douglas, Fernandina Island. As soon as I entered the water, I was greeted by this curious sea lion. The Galapagos certainly is a magical place, to say the least. Of all the dives and all the wonderful places and things to see in the Galapagos, I'd been looking forward to this dive the most. And here's what I'd been looking for: the marine iguanas. Having been a fan of reptiles since I was very young, I was incredibly excited about scuba diving with the marine iguanas here in the Galapagos. This was supposed to be the best dive spot in all of the Galapagos to see them, and the sight certainly did not disappoint. After we'd back roll off the skiffs, we would swim into the shallow waters to find the marine iguanas dining on the green vegetation. This is their main source of food, and they've adapted, or evolved. We waited and watched until the sun was high, and they all enter the water at the same time. They can't stay in the water for very long because they're cold-blooded, so they have to get in, eat, get out, and warm back up in the sun. Our guides did a spectacular job timing the dive. As with most of the other dive sites in the Galapagos, this one was challenging too. You can see the current here. You can really see the particulate whipping through the water. There was quite a bit of surge, but somehow these marine iguanas are able to hold on to the rocks. Next, it was a Galapagos fur seal swimming right next to me. Seals, sea lions, iguanas, what a spectacular place. I'm perplexed by this. I'm still unable to identify it. If you have any ideas, please drop me a comment and let me know. And of course, it wouldn't be a dive in the Galapagos without a sea turtle. I always feel like they're coming in to take a look, and then once they've had a look, that's enough. I think the marine iguanas resemble Godzilla in a way, at least in the face. Look at those needle-like teeth. It's so much fun to watch them swim. I followed this one to the surface and did my best to get a little bit of over-under. The sea wasn't completely flat, so it was a little challenging. Here's another seal. Even the shallow, unassuming dive sites in the Galapagos are magical. It's really the only word that comes to mind. I'd been looking forward to this dive for years, and it certainly did not disappoint, not even a little. And yes, every time I see a sea turtle, I'm still excited. It doesn't matter how many I see. I've tried to keep up with my journal while on this trip, but found it very difficult. The schedule is non-stop: eat, sleep, and dive. And the scenes are overwhelming. There's not enough time to write everything down. I'm so very thankful that I'm shooting video. Here we have a beautiful blue sea star. A variety of starfish. I've never seen one like this before. I believe they're also found in other places in the Pacific Ocean, not just the Galapagos. Here we have a harlequin wrasse. Here's a great view. Look at those teeth. And here's another harlequin wrasse. I know that there are AI apps now for fish identification, but believe it or not, I still use my books. I have an old set of reference books I still pull out and look up the fish and try to identify them by body shape and type. I believe this is a type of wrasse, but I'm uncertain as to exactly which kind of wrasse it is. Perhaps I need to expand my reference material to not include just Galapagos fish, but also just fish of the Pacific Ocean. Anyway, that's another one. If you have an idea, let me know. Drop a message in the comments, and maybe together we can sort it out. Perhaps I should just get with the times and get an AI app for my phone that I can point at the screen to identify the fish. Somehow I feel that just may take some of the fun out of it. And I'm hesitant to do that just for the ones I don't know, because I feel like it'll just become a crutch and become too easy. Perhaps I'm becoming stuck in my ways. I'll have to sort that out another day. Anyway, this was a spectacular dive from beginning to end, overwhelming to the senses.
Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment.